I want to buy a Sprite cranberry. You are too young, kid. Get lost. Here's my ID and registration. Now give me the thing. Now, it's time to talk about my favorite drink that everyone hates. Now, my favorite drink is sweet tea. They'll never know.
And now, we'll watch Dale create his own video idea. School stories. Okay, never mind.
And by the way, that comic was by Colin Cartoons. Just thought I should share and give credit. School. We can all agree that people hate school, including me. But I hate it for the wrong reason. The children. The children. So, I'm going to be telling you some funny stories based off of school. Yeah. So, the first story happened in, 3rd grade. I was given the wrong bus number, and then I ended up stranded at my house. Well, I guess this is my life now. I had no clue how to get in there. There was no key under the mat at all. But then I was gotten back to my daycare where I was supposed to go. And whenever I saw a new human contact, I cried. I actually cried. Yeah, I was a baby. I know, you don't have to tell me. Next story. So this happened recently. I was in the 6th grade just chilling outside waiting for a game to start. It was a game called Pass the Chicken. And basically you just pass the chicken to someone who thinks they know the right answer. And if they get the right answer, they get a point. But if they don't, someone else can take that point. Yeah. So, let's introduce our main team. So, there's...
Hey, Dale, what video idea do you have next? I'm running out of ideas, so... Random thought. Shh. Move! Why not? It's too unoriginal. You need to think of something. I will do whatever I want. It's my channel.
Summer. I love the summer. And if you don't love summer, you're a menace to society. See? There's a funny Disney show about it. Yeah. But I'm not here to talk about summer. I'm here to talk about Texas. Now, you might be wondering, well, why are you talking about Texas? Well, you can just ask Pierce Tunes. Just ask him. Oh. Texas is near the coast, which makes it humid, and it's strangely hot. I don't know how it can get this hot in one place. It's incredible. Childhood. Now, you might be wondering, why are you sighing over childhood? I mean, it's one of the best experiences you can ever have. And I agree. But I have some concerning stories from that childhood. Oh, you have concerning stories? I bet your parents must suck.
Don't talk about my mom or dad like that ever again. Do you hear me?
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna get into the stories already. Injuries. You know, that one thing whenever you feel pain in a certain part and then it scars you for the rest of your life. Yeah, you're not the only one that felt that. So, I'm gonna be talking about my one serious injury. So let's get to it. So, me, Ava, and Preston, injuries. You know, that one thing whenever you feel pain in a certain part and then it scars you for the rest of your life. Yeah, you're not the only one that felt that. So, I'm gonna be talking about my one serious injury. So let's get to it. So, me, Ava, and Preston, I don't know if I'm allowed to use their names, but whatever. I have nothing to watch. Hey, do you have nothing to watch and you're just watching plain out garbage? Well, I like watching this so-called garbage, for your information. Well, good news for you, because I upload animated garbage. So, if you want more animated garbage, subscribe.
Hi, I'm Dale, and Halloween is one of the best holidays to be thrown out there. Sometimes there might be a Fortnite loot llama roaming the streets of, I don't know, Connecticut? Or there could be a creepy clown in the sewer looking awfully suspicious while dragging a kid down into the sewers. I'm gonna eat you now. So I decided to make a video about Halloween because I ran out of ideas and because I'm in a spooky mood. So let's get into it. So when I was young, like really young, I was obsessed with Skylanders. If you don't know what Skylanders is, you're too young. But basically, it was basically where you grabbed one hunk of plastic that had an NFC chip in it, grabbed another hunk of plastic that had an NFC reader in it, and then you hooked it up into a really big piece of plastic called a game console, and you placed the hunk of plastic with the NFC chip on it, and you could play as a character in the game. Childhood obsessions. You know what they are. Like Hot Wheels, video games, or rocks. Whatever it is. You've had a childhood obsession before. And me, being 13 years old, I've had quite a lot. So I'm gonna look into those. Shall we? So, I'm gonna get the obvious one out the way, since it was in the intro, but Cars. Now, people really like to dunk on Cars for being a Pixar franchise, but I gotta say, I don't get the hate. Because living Cars isn't out of the picture for Pixar. We got living toys. I mean, bugs are already alive, but you don't see ants standing on two legs. So, that adds on to that. But we got a girl that turns into a panda. There's just so many movies that are a bit odd, but people still love them. But people seem to really like to dunk on Cars, which I really don't get. But Cars 2 and 3, I mean, yeah, you can make fun of those. I mean, I do it all the time. Now let's move on to everybody's favorite genre, Toys to Life. This was a video games thing. But basically, you would come to this portal thing, I'm not sure what I would call it. You plug it into your console, and then you put the game in, and if you had the figures that would work in that game, they would appear in the game when you place them on. Hi, I'm Dale. And you might be wondering why I'm floating out in the deep, dark, endless void of space. Well, I'm not gonna tell you, but I can definitely tell you why I freaking hate the idea of space. So I think we've all had a space obsession before. It's kind of the kid's starter pack. But when you really put into perspective how big space is, it's really, really freaky. Because if you get into the gravitational pull of something like the sun, which is a dwarf star, mind you, you're about to meet the big man upstairs. Not to mention all the freaky stuff that could kill you in space. Hey guys, it's me, Dale's Epic Adventures, and recently we hit the funny number of 300 subscribers. I am so thankful for the support you guys have given me, and I want to continue making this content for y'all to enjoy. But enough of the squishy stuff. Let's get to the questions, because this is a Q&A, gosh darn it. What's your favorite food? My favorite food, probably macaroni and cheese, but I think I answered this in Meet the Animator. What got you into animating? Well, I thought my life and stuff was pretty chaotic, just like the odd ones out in Haminations. So whenever I figured out during quarantine that I could do that, I leaped into the genre like, oh heck yeah, I'm definitely doing this. Yeah, those videos sucked. Don't watch them, okay? Don't. Please. But I accidentally forgot the password to that channel, and I used this one. So that's where it all started. Why did you tie me up in the basement? When can I leave? It's so cold and dark down here because you're cheap and don't want to pay for the electricity down here. Hey, it's not my fault you didn't decide to get me those $3.99 crazy puffs from Little Caesars. What's your favorite video game / TV show series? For example, Mario or SpongeBob.